Safe Kids Fayette County is a childhood injury prevention program led by Kentucky Children's Hospital right here in Lexington.
That's right. So today is National Injury Prevention Day, and Sherri Hannan from Safe Kids joins us now to educate us on preventing injury. So thank you so much for being here.
Well, thank you all for having me and recognizing the importance of this day.
Absolutely. So tell us, what's so important about this day?
It's important because we want to make everyone aware that preventable injury is the #1 killer of people from 0 to 44 years of age. So there is a lot that we can do to have that number decrease. We may never see 0, but that would be the goal.
Yeah.
But it's just about safety devices, making smart choices, having safe environments for kids and adults so that with injury prevention we don't see disability or death.
So I noticed that you have a lot of items here for children.
Mm-hmm.
What are some ways that maybe some adults can have some of those preventable measures?
Well, a working smoke detector so that it alarms you to get out of the home quickly, because that's the key, is exiting fast with fire. A carbon monoxide detector. It's an invisible, odorless, tasteless kind of gas, and so if you don't have some kind of warning to prompt you to, again, exit, you can succumb to that poisonous gas. Buckling up. You know, everybody needs to travel wearing their seatbelt, and for kids, that's using the appropriate restraint. But again, we can prevent these deaths with safety devices, with choosing to practice safety, especially for adult caregivers for children, because, you know, we're their advocates, so we need to make sure that kids are safe at home, on the road, and at play.
And we're all supposed to buckle up anyway. It's state law.
Exactly.
I mean, it is.
Exactly.
And, you know, it has been since I was a kid, so that's just one of those things. But what's so alarming is both Indy and I fall in that range. We're in that range.
Right.
We're both
Yeah.
under the age of 44.
Yeah.
So to learn that, I didn't know that until you said that today. That
Right.
is a startling statistic.
Right. And the key is prevention. Wear the helmet, wear the life jacket, buckle up. Do that for yourself, do that for your kids, so that in the event that something does occur, that you have the safety in place to protect you to have a better outcome.
And you've got, this right here was something that I hadn't seen. Of course, again, both of us have been
Right.
out of practice with babies. This right here is what?
That is a wearable blanket, and that's what we want new parents with babies, you know, under 1, to wear a wearable blanket instead of putting a bunch of blankets in the crib or the bassinet where babies can get tangled up and suffocate, because suffocation is an injury. So wearing a blanket, that doesn't occur, and we protect infants in that way.
And I even see that you have some lock and keys here. Can you kind of give us an understanding
Right.
of what we use those for?
Well, a lot of households have medicines that we take every day, and sometimes we may leave out just for the convenience. But kids can access, you know, countertops and nightstands, so we encourage those to be locked up so that can't be open, kids can't get into medication, accidentally be poisoned. So, you know, taking medicine locked up wherever you go, especially around the holidays when you go to visit some other folks, and have them lock up their medicines as well.
Yeah.
And this right here, okay.
We use that. We know what that one is.
This one, the first time I ever had to see this and try to use, I was having a hard time getting it undone. So it puts a challenge there that's necessary for a child.
Yeah, at least maybe give the parent time, and you know, if they are distracted, you know, doing dinner or changing the laundry, to keep kids out of dangerous places. You know, whether that's cleaning supplies, you know, just, you know, anything
the
that
Tide Pods now.
Exactly.
Remember, they're talking a lot about that. Children
Right.
are getting into the Tide Pods,
Right.
thinking
Well,
that
looks
they're
like
candy.
candy.
Yeah.
Candy,
looks
right.
like candy. You put it in the mouth, it's meant to dissolve quickly in water. So, you know, it takes just very few seconds. Supervision is always key, but we have these safety devices that help us keep kids safe, you know, under adult supervision. But we have to use them, and we have to use them
Right.
correctly.
So if we're trying to learn more information or the proper way to use some of these items, where do we go?
Well, you can contact us here, Safe Kids Fayette County. We have an office here in Lexington. We're part of the Children's Hospital. Safe Kids Worldwide has a lot of great information on their website too. It's a global injury prevention organization for kids under the age of 18. But we care about adults too, just because we don't want kids to grow up without their parents and other caregivers. So safety is key, and we want to just make sure that we're sharing how important that is and get safety on people's radar to prevent preventable injury.
Absolutely.
All right, we appreciate you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.